If you're in a keeper fantasy league and deciding between Jackson Holliday and Adael Amador, I'm going to make this simple. One profile looks like a future cornerstone, and the other relies much more on projection and environment. Let's look at the real numbers, including minor league production, to decide who you should keep and who's the true breakout. Jackson Holliday dominated the minors with a .323 batting average, a ridiculous .442 on-base percentage, and nearly a .500 slugging percentage, while moving quickly through multiple levels. He paired that with double-digit home runs and more than 20 stolen bases, showing legitimate five-category upside. The most important number might be the approach. An elite walk rate around 18% with a strikeout rate close to 20%, which is extremely advanced for a young middle infielder. That tells you the production isn't luck, it's skill. His ops pushed near or above 900 at multiple stops, and his contact profile suggests he doesn't have to sacrifice average to grow into more power. For keeper leagues, that's exactly what you want. A player who projects for strong batting average, runs scored, and power growth as he matures physically. When you look deeper into Holliday's projection, the breakout argument gets stronger. His swing decisions and hard contact trends point toward future 20-plus home run potential without losing plate discipline. Even if the power develops slowly, the OBP floor keeps him relevant in every format. Players with this kind of strike zone awareness tend to stabilize quickly in the majors, which makes him look less like a risky prospect and more like a long-term fantasy anchor. Adael Amador brings a different profile. His minor league production has been very good, posting roughly a .290 average with an OBP, over 400, and showing balanced skills with speed and contact ability. Earlier in his development, he flashed 30 steal upside, and his strikeout rate stayed under 20%, which shows a strong approach for a young infielder. He's shown flashes of emerging power with double-digit homer pace, but the overall slugging hasn't consistently matched Holliday's impact. A lot of the fantasy excitement around Amador comes from potential production in Colorado, where the hitting environment can inflate averages and extra base hits. That context definitely matters, but it also means part of the ceiling depends on situation rather than pure elite tools. Here's the blunt comparison. Holliday's combination of a near 500 slugging stretch, elite walk rate, and consistent high OPS. Production makes him look like the safer elite fantasy build. Amador's value leans more heavily on speed and environment, and if those variables don't break perfectly, the margin gets thinner. Holliday doesn't need everything to go right because the underlying skill set is already elite. In keeper formats, that difference is huge because you're investing in long-term stability, not just one good season. So if you're choosing today, Jackson Holliday is the player you build around. The plate discipline, power trajectory,